So if you're a vinyl-only person, you don't care for digital. You only listen to records, whether you're young or old, at home. Let's just put it this way. At home, you only listen to vinyl. What would it take for you to embrace digital, whether it's files or CDs or whatever, or streaming? What would it take for you to cross over to the other side? And the opposite. Let's say you're a streaming or digital person only. You've never owned a turntable or an LP. What would it take for you to cross over and buy some sort of turntable and a couple of records and see what that's like? In other words, could you go to the opposite side? For the vinyl-only people, could you go to the digital side? For the digital people, could you go over to the analog vinyl side? Is there any crosstalk there? Is there any movement? Or are you just entrenched in that one side and never the twain shall meet? Now, of course, a lot of people, most people do both, right? If you're an audiophile of any time, you probably have dabbled in both. But I think we've come to the point now where a lot of people grew up with digital, they never got into analog, and they're perfectly happy with digital. They don't see any reason to try the opposing side. And that's really understandable. It makes sense to me why you would feel that way. But I'm basically posing this question is there anything, any inkling there on your part that maybe you're missing out on that special secret sauce that only analog has? You know, the analogness of analog, the groove, the continuous wave thing that only analog has in its purest sense. That is, recordings that were made from analog tape, mixed analog, mastered analog. They're analog through and through. Their analogness is part of the charm, right? Or if you're a pretty serious vinyl person, but nothing but disdain for digital, what would it take for you to say, you know, maybe there's something there. It's got better dynamic range. It's got better stereo separation. It's very, very advanced at this point. There's a lot going on in digital. There's music that I haven't experienced because it's never come out on vinyl. Maybe I'm missing out. So maybe you analog people should cross over to the digital side of the universe. What do you think? Is there any room to come together? Can you come over to the other side? I think it would be a great thing to do, at least in a limited way, just to dip your toe in there and see what the fuss is about for the other side. That's what I'm suggesting here. And if any of you have actually done that already, that you were on one side and then dabbled a little bit in the other side, you know, was that successful? Was it worth your time? Was it worth your money? Or was it just a dead end and then you're back to where you were, being all analog or being all digital? And you say, well, I tried it, it didn't work out, and I'm happy the way I am, being all one or the other. I'm sure that happens, right? That you did it and it didn't work out and you say, screw it, I'm happy being the all digital guy or being the all analog guy. I want to hear from you guys. As always, I mean, you know, I'm up here spouting off every day, and I've been around the audio block a lot, right? But hearing from the viewers of this channel is hugely educational to me. And when I meet you people at audio shows, first of all, it's almost always a blast to see people face to face. But in the comments, and seeing the back and forth that happens in the comments among the commenters is educational to me. Now, I wish I had the time to respond more in the comment section, and I do. But usually when it's up a few hours or so and I'm really checking it a lot, I am more likely to comment. When it's been up there a day or two or three, I've moved on, so to speak, right? But so some people think that I never respond to comments, which isn't at all true. It's just over a relatively small time window. So I don't mean to ignore you guys. It's just I got to do other stuff too. Anyway, my name is Steve Guttenberg. This is the Audiophiliac Daily Show, and it does come up daily, and it comes up 7 days a week for now. And if you like it, please, 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 please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please, I'm not joking around. I take great pride in how fast this channel has grown in its year and a half or so, up to 54,000 something or other subscribers, and coming up on 10 million views. And there are 600 episodes. 600 episodes, some of them are in playlists, of speaker reviews and music reviews and Audiophiliac of the Day episodes. Lots of good stuff there for your approval and pleasure, I hope. So check them out, and check out my Patreon, which can be found at patreon.com/audiophiliac. Thanks. Hope to see you back here again very, very soon.